What is up, everyone? This is going to be my Xinzhao jungle video, and I'm going to show you how to play Xinzhao jungle like the very best. So for starters, Xinzhao jungle, very good right now. There's a few options on build and also rune setup. You can either go press the attack or you can go conquer. I find both to be very strong and useful, depending on how you want to play. For builds, there's a few options. You can either go into Titanic or you can go into Sundered Sky. This game, I'm going to show you guys the Titanic build because I think it synergizes really well with the press attack. It actually gives you a really nice auto attack reset cancel with the Titanic Hydra that gives you a one-shot burst combo, which feels really good, and it's going to be really good this game. So here we're always going to start E level 1. If you need to solo, just start whichever side you think it's better for you to path away from. So for example, this game, I have a Fiora top versus Heimerdinger. And honestly, it's not really going to be good for me to path upwards, so I'm going to be going down. And for clear Xinzhao, honestly, his first clear is really bad. Like, I'm talking really bad. Like, you're going to notice it's not something to look forward to. So you always need to play heavily around, just making sure you're not falling too far behind while farming. I feel like that's like a big thing with players is actually they just they play too much ganks with how slow your clear is. It's just going to hurt you. That's also the benefit of having, the Tiamat is all that ability to kind of just clear faster to keep up on the tempo of the map. So here we're going to go W number 2 there. Just make sure you dash, you hit the W. Q is okay when it's more of a single target situation. Here I just want to line up and make sure I'm hitting my W on as many targets as possible. This game I'm against a Briar. So we're against a Briar this game. Enemy team looks pretty boss side heavy. I have an Ezreal Milo. Not really the kind of bot lane I like, but anyways, we're going to see what we can do. So after doing 3 camps, you do the red jungle. This is where I like to do, like a potential play. This is where you should look to get aggressive because this bot side jungle is always going to be there. So if we can just get a fast play, for example, on, this Blitz who wants to play aggressive or this Kai'Sa, then that's like the best situation. Here, perfect timer. Just get on the Blitz now. No need to flash yet. Here we're going to play it out. I do think we can win this quite easily. I have E coming up too. Dodge that auto Q. I could have maybe flashed earlier on the Blitz, but overall I think they might be able to win. With Milo's shield, I think it might actually be a good play. So here we go, double sword, and we go straight back bot side where we initially started. There I could have maybe waited a bit longer, but they actually had a lot of damage to play around. And with the press attack, damage is very good with the combo. Using your Q as an auto attack reset can be a very powerful tool. There, I could have flashed on the Blitz, but this is like the decisions you make. I pretty much gambled that Briar wasn't going to be there, so I could just wait for my W. If I wanted to kind of wait for that. You can also use your W to slow as well, depending on what you want to do. But honestly, getting a kill, even if you die for it early game as Xinzhao, is actually a very big win. So here I'm just going to go my bot side jungle, and I'm just going to start farming and try to get my jungle clear back in a standard path. So here I'm going to do Gromp, I'm going to do Crab. The reason why I don't do Wolves as often as you probably notice I do, it's actually mostly because Wolves is not really important for me to get level 4. If I just do the Gromp, I'll get level 4 after I do Crab. So you don't really need the Wolf on the first clear. So the way I look at that is I just see the Wolves as sort of like an extra camp that unless you're power farming, you don't necessarily need to do it. So here, it's a good angle to gank mid. So what I do is I just walk in, make sure I can get the E off right away. Target champs only on. Hit the W. That should be enough for Cat to one shot. And what I said there is target champions only. So target champs only. Pretty much what that means is whenever you see my mouse red, it means I can only click on targeted champions, which is a very, very good thing to have. There is a very simple gank. Just always, get the dash off, get the Q. And there's a few ways to use your Q. Your Q is an auto attack reset, so you can always use it to get the extra, auto. Sometimes you want to kind of get the knock up really fast, so it can be awkward if you wait too long to Q. So you kind of just have to kind of gauge it, and really just feel the rhythm of it. If you can get that extra auto off, it could help you with the damage. I mean, that's a big benefit of auto attack resets in general. It helps you with, more damage. Here, Void Drops are 20. I can say I could base here if I want to, but the map state looks relatively good for me because Katarina's pretty much back on the map. The only thing is Briar. Do I feel like I'm strong enough to deal with Briar in the situation we're in right now? And I would say yes. I think Briar, not really a threat to me. So here I want to make sure Katarina can break that wave, but since I see Briar bot lane, you pretty much say, that pretty much tells you just like instantly you should be on the Void Grub. There we go. And Xinzhao is a very good Void Grub champion, so you always kind of want to play around it. I just think he's an early game jungler, sort of like Rek'sai, where if you can play around the Void Grubs, it's really good for snowballing and just really good in general for you to get ahead experience-wise. So here I can always peek topside to think about if I want to gank top. It's something I'm interested in. But also something you always want to do is think about, okay, if I just did Void Grubs, maybe let me check her topside jungle. Maybe her topside might be on a respawn. Maybe I'll check Wolf Timer. Maybe her blues are spawning, which usually if they start topside, their blue will respawn around this time. Maybe these are all things we can sort of take advantage of and play towards. And here you can see the timer is Gromp is coming up. And these things are just really good for you to kind of build a habit around. Just knowing, just walking in and getting information like this will help you a lot with just thinking about and tracking, you know, the enemy jungler. So here I see Briar rotating. Actually, funny thing is we're kind of like doing two different things. I actually just want to do the crab because if I one-shot the crab, I get 6. And if I'm 6, that's a huge, you know, number advantage. So I do want to fight Briar, but I want to get 6 first. Maybe I let the Katarina die in that situation, but I think it was worth it because now I can kill Briar. Here, I'm going to go on the Yasuo, start with the R, just make sure we combo. I do want to go on him again. I'm just waiting for the knockup. Should be a kill here. He doesn't have a knockup ready. Very simple play. Very easy executed. Here I could base. You know, why not? I have so much money. If I stay on the map, it may be bad. So I should just get the base off. I'm too far from Titanic. So I'm just going to get the base off. We have press attack. Really good for early game. Conquer is still very good rune, so I honestly think both are fine. You just have to decide on yourself which rune would you like. Would you like Conquer? Would you like Press Attack? Press Attack does feel really good with the Titanic proc. And I mean, other items are really good. Cleaver, Sunder Sky, these items are very important for, you know, for the playstyle you're trying to incorporate in your play. I find a lot of people like having, you know, the Titanic a lot, so that's something that's really good. Also, if you notice here, I haven't really looked at top side. Earlier, Heimer being full health with a bunch of turrets, it's actually a very big bait. It's a very big bait. You don't really want to fight him, but when he's low like this, he's much easier target to kill. So now it's much easier. So here, there's a few ways to initiate. You can start with your W. If you hit W, he's killed, or you can just start with, you know, your E dash. Either one is fine. It's up to you to start whatever way. There, obviously, I missed W. The thing is, if you miss W, you can always go back with the E in. So that's a good base. Also, I have Titanic now, so I'm happy. And here we're going to base and just see what we need to do. HP is always good. Sundered Sky is really good second. Or you can go Cleaver. So it's either Sundered Sky or Cleaver. If you want to live, if you feel like you're dying often, then Sundered Sky will give you more survivability. Which on Xinzhao can be important because you do end up taking a lot of damage. But here I'm going to show you guys how important the Titanic is in the comboing of the champion. Here, auto Q, 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 that's the knockup combo with Titanic. So pretty much on the second Q, you use your Titanic proc. It sets up really nicely with your... It sets up really nicely with your W, so you can try and get the damage off. Also, we max W, then E second. That's generally what we're going to be going for. So here, Dragon is up. I want to play heavily around objectives. Again, we spot Briar. So if you spot the champion, what should you do? If Briar's on the opposite side of the map, it's a really easy angle for me to just do Dragon. And I feel like lower ranks is really good to just... You know, if you see the jungler on literally the opposite side of the map, there's realistically no way they can easily reach you in time before you can just one-shot the objective. This Xinzhao is kind of trolling. Got the kill though, not bad. Sorry, not Xinzhao. I'm Xinzhao. Yasuo was trolling. I should have killed him. That was a mistake by me. This game, Armor Boots really good, so I'm going to go for Armor Boots. I could have played that much better. That was a mistake I made. If I one-shotted the Yasuo before, I could have easily made a play there. Also, I had a plink, so I could have pinked in case I felt there could be vision in that area. The only thing you have to worry about is the mid roaming, like that situation. But honestly, that's a win for us. If I got the smite off, though, we would have got the dragon. Really need the dragon one-shot. Things happen. Things happen the way they happen. This guy's going collector. He's going to be really easy for us to one-shot. So I'm not that worried about this Briar. Also, I want to see if Crab's up. Also want to see if she's on the grubbies. So Crab is down, which is good. But I also want to find her because I just want to see. Bum bum. Remember, the comboing with the Titanic is very, very good. I'm more curious. I can do the grubs in a second, but I'm just kind of entertaining maybe if Briar is here or not. I think she is going to come here. But they have Kai'Sa and Blitzcrank in mid lane, so that's scary. It's scary for me. I can one-shot Kai'Sa, but the Blitz is a problem that I have to worry about. Also think it's too long for me. If I start the grubs now, I think Briar is going to be here by now. So what I'm thinking is I want to catch this Kai'Sa. She just eventually has to be here. Just doesn't add up if she's not here. Especially with the Heimer. I have to R fast. If you R's on me, I can fight. I'm gonna dodge that fast. My combo was too slow there. Here I actually want to fight the Briar, so... Good thing is if Briar uses her abilities, for example there, you can just go on her fast. Comboing her, avoid the wall. I mean, it's a very simple one-shot. The Heimer, I should have just knocked him up faster. It was a really great aim. I was trying to stack it so I can just one-tap him, but you can always E-stun me, so that's a problem. But patience is a virtue. And I mean, any squishy champion like that, is just it's so free. Like, you don't have to worry about that at all. The Kai'Sa is going to be a problem that we're going to have to deal with later, but... You just have to be ready to know who you need to kill and how you're going to approach the kill. So, for example, should I start with my W? If I can hit W, that's good. Auto Q. Q2 Titanic, and then that's a beautiful one-tap combo. Here I think Briar might come this side of the map, so if she comes, we kill her again. Now it's too far. So now we have to leave. I don't mind if Briar R. I have to respect this a bit. The hook was a problem. If I got hit by the hook, I would have to respect that. The rest is fine though. So here I'm thinking about what can I be doing on this side of the map? Do I need to go bot side, for example? Is there anything specific I need to be doing? And because I killed Briar, killed Blitz is pretty much a shell of him former self. I can just do the Herald and try to do the objectives, you know, fighting. So here if I think Briar's R'ing me, I just stand somewhere where I think it might not generally hit me. I'm gonna stand in a weird spot pretty much. They're fighting pretty hard, so I have to respect that. They might come for me after. I am a prime rib right now. But I think I can one-shot it before they show up here. So here, remember, smite 900 true damage right now. We're just saving all our spells because I think they might fight me after. So we picked up Herald. I'm obviously greedy right now with how long. I've pretty much stayed on this base for a while, so I'm a bit greedy, but it's okay. All we're going to do is just farm and just really go greedy till we feel like we need to do something. For example, I'm going to clear two sides. Krugs is a bit greedy to clear here. I'm also going to think, do I even want to fight this dragon? Is this even like a thing I want to fight? Personally, I think no. Here we're going to go in Thunder Sky, get these two components, and a pink ward. You guys don't have to buy pinks if you don't like them, but they can be good for your power. I'm so close to 11. 11 is a power spike. I think if I walk into Dragon, it's a bit risky. But I think we can fight them afterwards, because usually after... Boom, boom, knock up Titanic combo. Usually after it's usually a better chance to fight. It's the way I sort of see it. Because people like this, they start to split up and they do weird things. Here I'm gonna have to kind of combo them. Get as much damage as possible. We get the Kaiser. Very good. Very great fight for us. You know, they use everything on us, and well, I'm a god, right? I tanked all that. My R, my E, W, I did as much AoE damage as possible. And Titanic was huge in that angle. You know, getting them to go on me is really good, especially with a Milo who can just shield and buff me up. That's a great fight for us. We'd love to see that. You'd love to get on... You'd love to absorb all that damage like that freely, while your team can come up and clean up too, if you have the right champions. A lot of times on Xinzhao, you're going to be the first one in. You have to remember that. And you have to be okay with that. If you're not down to be like the first one going in, like really aggressive, like move on, Xinzhao warrior style, like you just have to. You just have to play that style. A lot of it is hitting that W too, if you want to catch people. His more important thing, because once you hit it, you get that extra extended dash range, which is really OP. So it's really hard for people to kind of run away from you. And inherently, you're really tanky. Your R pretty much reduces any chance of range champions hitting you and dealing damage, which is huge. And your passive heals every third hit, 100 health, which is, yes, again, huge. This guy's a free kill. Target champs only on, because I don't want to misclick the minions here. An army here. I'm going to R just to block as much damage, and then we're going to go on him. I'm low, but I could heal up quite fast on Grom. I think they're all going to come, so I'm going to be ready to fight here. Kaiser's there. Couldn't really do much about that. I'm a greedy man. So here you can actually... This is where you would go into Sterix. You can go into Frozen Heart. There's a lot of auto-based champions. This game, actually, Frozen Heart looks pretty good, except for Heimerdinger. So I might actually go into Frozen Heart. And the reason why Frozen Heart's super good on Xinzhao, it's actually because he is sort of a... You know, he's a spam ability check champion. He spams a lot of spells. You're really big on abilities, casting spells. Having ability haste is really good. Also, you're always going to be in melee range with people. So the Frozen Heart attack speed slow is really powerful. So if it's a good Frozen Heart game, it's a really good Frozen Heart game. Very nice cleanup. So ideally, you find yourself, you're going Frozen Heart or you're going like Sterix. That's generally your third item spike. Especially if you're going like the Titanic build. Here, Conquer, like I said, Conquer is still fine. If you want to go Conquer on Xin here, Q, 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 knock up combo. It's really up to you. I think here I'm just going to split bot with Void Herald, because I think no one can beat me on side lane. I'm just going to push here. I'm going to break this bot tower, because seeing this bot tower really low is annoying me. And I think I can just outright take it without dropping Herald. This is like a one-shot. You don't want to drop Herald for this. What I think is, if I show like this, okay, the entire enemy team is going to see me. So I think Kaiser Blitz are going to come, try to fight me. Maybe with Briar as well. But I like challenges, so I kind of want to see them take me on here. I kind of want to see this fight. Accidentally press Q there. I'm going to wait for my next Q. So here I'm thinking, I'm going to drop Herald. I'm going to go on this guy. Knock her up. R fast. Alright, nice try, nice try. Briar, this little rat, man. I wanted to kill her. I wanted to kill her so bad. Could have been a kill, but... And me, I think I 100% would win that if it wasn't Kaiser Blitz showing up. Yeah, he dead. Got the Herald Crash, so something we can finish off later. Frozen Heart is going to be really big for us. Sterix as well. I want to go top side. Also don't want them to do Barons. I'm actually going to buy Blue Orb right now because I think Kai'Sa is actually really fast at Baron. Plus they have Heimer. Plus I think they're on Baron. You can kind of hear the sounds of Heimer turrets shooting on Baron. And it's dead. I actually think we should fight them. You should always fight them after Baron. Titanic, auto. Just keep autoing. Use your E soon. I'm waiting for my EW. Your Q reduces cooldowns. Very nicely done. The reason why you always want to fight them, usually they're going to be low. Plus, if you can get any Baron buffs right away, it's very big. Here, I think Kai'Sa might come greedy. She might take a greedy path. So I want to go on her fast. One shot. Very simple Titanic combo. I think Briar is going to be the next one to come at me. Might go this way too. She may be in the brush as well. Looks like she's far away. Everyone one shot, very simple. Here, W is hard to hit. I maybe can hit it from here. Blitz can hook me, or you can try. We have Void Grub, so we can actually stack this quite fast. Problem is, my Titanic could actually give me tower aggro, so I have to watch out for that. As you can see, that's why you have to watch out for Titanic. Katarina should clean up here. And that was really good. You know, that's just me being smart, me playing around where I'm strong, me finding the right angles and just doing the right things, right? These are really important things you want to look out for when you're playing. Opportunities, be in positions to seize the opportunity is extremely important. Okay, Katarina. I mean, this collector of Briar build's trash, by the way. Like, she obviously doesn't watch my videos. Like, what is it? This build's gonna win? No, it's never gonna win you any games. Very mediocre build. I do not approve. Very one-shottable. You see the burst damage on her. She doesn't even do that much damage, to be honest. This Heimerdinger is a problem. I don't know if I'm the one to deal with him yet. Though he is walking up thinking he actually will survive against me. Which is really kind of pathetic that he thinks he can win a fight right now. Actually so cocky, which is crazy. And he flashes like he thinks he's gonna make it out. Oh no. One shot, baby. Dragon time. If this Milo sticks around me, like I promise him fortunes like he's never seen before. I blew over the wall just so I have better vision of my surroundings. Remember, your Titanic, you always just want to use it with your Q combo. Whether you want to use it like after the first Q to get the, you know, the one-shot combo, or you can just save it for later. We're actually pushing here. Kai'Sa is very cocky. I think with Milo, I can just kill them too. I don't mind if they hook me here too. I kind of want to find Briar if she's in my jungle. I always kind of want to check these people out. You don't want these rats or these worms to be in your jungle. They're always up to no good. So here I'm actually going to play it more of aggressive kind of position where I'm going to walk in their jungle. And the reason I do this is mostly because, first of all, I saw Briar bot side. Secondly, I think we can set up more picks this way. Plus, I think it's unlikely it's warded here. Here you can always scout ahead of where you think, you know, they might go. Also, I think I could just take the mid inhib here because it's open inhib. So I'll do that fast. So we're just going to play for that first. Just macro, you know, decisions. Keep the wave here so I can just one-shot it with my damage afterwards. Take this inhib fast and we're going to play through the top inhib right after. I mean, their macro is really bad, so we're able to kind of just play off this. So here we're going to get this one. I'm going to charge my Q and go on her. Very good decision on the Briar's part. Very nicely done. So you kind of be smart, you know, like big brain. Dash the minion. Good shield, good shield. You know, just a Titanic one-shot combo right there. Very simply done. Yeah, just how you win games really fast. Frozen was really nice in here. You know, this is a very generic. This is a very safe, strong build. I would have gone Sterix. If you need MR, DD is a really good armor item too. And yeah, I hope you guys like that Xinzhao video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Good luck in the games. Good luck in the climb. I'll see you guys in the next one.